Today is Monday and I'm on my way heading to work now. So throughout last week, I was just taking L's on my trade and so I had to like take a break. And today I'm going to be resuming with a different mindset, with a different approach, and with a different mentality. So today I'll go out now. I've not really opened the chat because I made another rule. If I don't get to the office, I will not open my chat, because whatever happens, if the setup plays before I get to the office, replay, whatever happens, it happens for good. So I made another rule, so I've not really opened the chat to analyze anything. So I'm going to do, once I get to the office, I'll analyze the chat and see if there's opportunity. If there's no opportunity, I will not force anything and just wait and see how we grow from there. Alright guys, so have a lovely week ahead. This week I've not really taken any trade because I've not seen any trading opportunity. The normal me will want to ask myself questions like, am I sure I'm going to see any opportunity? Am I sure I'm not missing anything out? But I just try to take myself calm. And today is actually Wednesday, so I'm expecting something. I've not seen what it's supposed to give me for me to take a decision, so I'm actually waiting on it. And also at the moment I'm going to work, and I feel like that's sticking to your rule and just being in the moment and being calm and just following your plan. So I'll see how it's going to go, and I'm going to keep updating you guys how it's actually going. Alright guys, so I feel like this week has come to an end because today is Friday, and I did not go to work yesterday because I had a program which I attended, a side gig which I attended, and following the trading plan which I set to myself, the strategy, I wasn't able to see any trade from Monday to Wednesday. Though there was a trade I was looking for, expecting yesterday being Thursday, but I was not fully active on the chat, and I've not even checked the chat to know if it played out. And that is me also holding myself accountable, because for you to be consistent in anything, you need to keep showing up. Yeah, I showed up in the morning, but while towards the program I wasn't able to show up, and when I came back I didn't have the internet connection to actually check it, so I don't know how it actually played out. So when I get to work this morning, I'm going to check and see if it actually played out okay. So yeah, the end of the week is the time for me, for you, for everyone to reset and try to focus and become better. Yeah, I was not my best this week. But I hope that. But something I did not do this week was I never forced any trade. Like prior to before now, I would have been taking losses because I saw all those setup which I used to see before. I assumed that it was my entry before I spoke to the person who mentored me, and he also guided me that this was where I was doing it wrong. Though this particular strategy, or the way he told me to do it now, is kind of, you might not see trade every day. This particular way he taught me how to do it now, it's kind of, you have to be patient, you have to wait, and you might not see any trade. So from Monday to Wednesday I did not see any trade, but on Thursday it came into a zone, and I was expecting an open close level, then a retracement for me to enter, but I was not fully active on the chart, so I did not take any trade. So I'm going to go out this morning and see if I'll see any setup for me to enter or take a trade. Alright guys, so yeah, no loss yet on the account this week and no profit yet, so we are just there. So I'm going to keep updating you guys on how it's going. Alright guys, so this was the entry for the buyers I had yesterday, but I did not enter because like I said, I was not active on the chat. And though coming to the chat this morning, I see that it didn't give me an entry confirmation because I was supposed to see a break of an open close level, then retracement or enter, but it didn't give that around here. So, and it actually hit SL. So, and it actually did not go as planned. So today I will just analyze and see if we could get anything If not, then hope for next week. Actually, the time is past 6, and I'm on my way, not heading to work because today is actually Saturday. I'm heading to an event because I'm heading to an event where young kids in secondary school or high school, as the way you call it in your country, are being tutored on being entrepreneurs of the future, especially pioneer growth and innovation in Africa. So I got a side gig from someone who asked me to become a speaker for kids who are in secondary school, for them to become entrepreneurs or aspire to become entrepreneurs. And that particular school was invited to a entrepreneurship seminar for kids. And so the management asked me to assist them to that particular seminar, and that's where I'm heading to at the moment. So I'm going to see you guys later. Alright guys, so I did not take any trade last week because there was no setup that showed up for me. What I was actually expecting to see, I did not see it. And if you know, prior to this week, like last 2 weeks, I had like losses in a row. So I spoke to like my mentor, the person who mentored me on who mentored me, who taught me some stuff, and he said, you don't have to force any trade, and he showed me some things I have to see before I can enter a trade. He showed me about like this has to happen for this has to happen for this has to happen, and so I was waiting throughout the week, and I didn't see those stuff, and I did not take any trade. So he said you just have to be patient, and I was really really patient. So prior to 2 weeks ago, why I was having those losses, now it's actually because I was actually forcing those trades, because sometimes those setup which I do see before now also showed up on the chart for me last week, but I didn't enter because it didn't align with what he said I have to expect or what I have to see for me to take a trade. So that was why I wasn't able to take any trade. And there was a trade I was actually expecting to take on Thursday, and it took the liquidity, but it didn't break structure to the upside for me to enter on the retracement. And I was not even active on the chart when I came back to the chart on Friday, because I went to an event that took a lot of my day. And when I came back from that event, I saw that it didn't give that break of the structure for me to enter on the retracement, and it also went down. So automatically last week I had no loss and had no win. Going into the new week, we're going to see how it's going to go, still follow our trading plan, try to refine everything, and try to get better with this. Like I said to you guys, I'm not yet perfect with this, I'm still learning with this, but I just want to show the process of how growth happens.